I strongly feel that it is sometimes more important to take time thinking than to go right away and start painting. I like it at night in my studio where nobody bothers, no noise. When I'm alone, I think, I listen to my music. Sometimes I walk. I don't see around what is happening. I just think about what I saw, what I can recall, what had appealed to me, appealed to my attitude, my feelings. And then something comes up, what I would really feel like painting. It just happens suddenly sometimes, and then I start to think how I would paint it. And I never start painting before I know almost certainly how I will do that. I don't know every step, of course, exactly, but I have to have a general idea. Later on it can be changed in process, but general idea should be before I start working. Okay, now could you try something like this? Just stand up like this towards me and spread your feet. Yeah, more a little bit. Yes, this feet. This foot. Okay? Yeah, very good. I think we will do this.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagination is not only the subject matter, there is also a chemical side of it. It is color dimensions. It is those brush strokes. It is outline. It is directions of different colors. It's proportions. It is movement. It is relationship between different colors, between different shapes, forms. When music is monotone, you get bored immediately. The same thing applies to the painting. It should be vibrant. It should be different every single inch of the surface of the canvas. This is why different techniques should be involved always, like different instruments in a musical composition. When I choose the subject, when I decide on it, then all the time when I worked on it, I never consider how audience is going to see it, how they are going to react on it. It is absolutely not important for me. I cut them off at this point. It is just my feelings. It's my experience, my skills. It is, in other words, it is part of my kitchen, and it belongs entirely to me. It is actually one of the most important privileges I received by coming here to the West, and I'm not going to give it up in any way. In Russia, I used to catch myself on thinking, what for I'm working on this particular painting, for example. If I know for sure it's not going to be exhibited, I won't have a chance, because subject I chose and the way I interpreted it is absolutely unacceptable for those government officials who will decide to choose this painting for a show or not. So here I don't face this problem at all. Whatever I paint, I don't care. Because if it is not sold, I don't care. I couldn't care less, because it's not important for me to sell the painting. Important is to show it, because showing, it is the way artists communicate with the audience. And without this communication with the audience, artist cannot exist. Because his art should talk to somebody. That's the way how he talk to people. That's the way he express his ideas. And he wants somebody to listen to these ideas, to agree or to disagree. What is really happening in the slaughterhouse is related to the war, to the killing of people, to murder, because that's what it is. It's not one particular war. It's not one particular destruction of some place in the world. The thing is that it became kind of a mechanical process. It's mechanized and it's programmed. This is my response to what it is. What I see around, what I read in the papers, what I watch on TV every day, like anybody else. I cannot just pass by without noticing it. Sometimes people ask what you actually meant to say in this or that painting. Well, it's not easy and sometimes nearly impossible to explain. Once Chagall was asked the same question and he said, I don't understand Chagall actually. I don't know what this guy is doing, what he's going to say, what he means by this. So I see actually very well what he means. It means that sometimes it's so personal. It is just sometimes feeling. It's something which comes from very deep out of you, which it is just part of your soul. When I start thinking what really artist's role in the society is, I always remember one old story about a man staying in the middle of the crowd, and crowd around him was running, killing each other, cheating, pushing each other, and he was yelling at them, "Stop it! I can change you. I have a solution how to make you better." And nobody was listening. And then after 30 years, he was still right there in the middle of the same crowd. And he was screaming. And when asked why he's screaming, he said, I don't want them to change. I don't want to change them anymore. I just don't want them to change me. And that's, I think, is where the role of an artist in society. That's what all is about. Artists shouldn't, I think, try to change the society. No artist ever managed to do this. What he has to do is to try to preserve his ideas and to communicate them to people so that somebody will understand it. Maybe in 2 weeks or in 2000 years.